Alright, welcome back students for part 4 of our arrays tutorials, and what we're going to look at here is another algorithm, and we're going to be looking at how to swap items in an array. So for example, we're going to be swapping the location of this item right here with this item right here. So at the end of this, this will be 10, 20, 16, 3 and then 11. Alright, now you can't simply do this. You can't say, for example, numbers square bracket. You can't say 1 is going to be assigned to whatever numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, and then you can't write this is going to be assigned to whatever numbers 1 in index 1 is. The problem with this is that with this second instruction right here, what you've done is you've copied this index, this data in index 3 into this index, so this would look like this. So you've replaced the data in index 1 completely. The 3 has been lost now. And then when you try to copy whatever is in index 1 back to index 3, you're basically just copying the same number back to this index, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you completely sort of erased or overwrote the data in index 1. So what we have to do is, before we copy the number 20 or the item in this index to this index over here, we have to make a sort of a backup copy of the number that was there before. So even though we overwrite it here, we will have that backup somewhere else, and we can put it in this other index over here. So let's have a look at what that looks like in practice. So let me erase all of this again. There we go. And then we're going to put this number right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a temp variable. You can call it temporary, you can call it whatever you want, as long as you understand that it's just a variable that you use to temporarily hold some data. And we're obviously going to assign it to 0 for pseudocode. Excuse me. Now what we're going to do is, because I know which two items I want to change, I'm going to say temp is going to be assigned to numbers index 1. So that will put this number 3 inside this variable temp right here. Then we can write those two instructions that I'd written before. So we're going to say numbers 3. Actually, forgive me, that should be numbers 1, like this. So numbers 1 is going to be assigned to numbers 3, so whatever is in this index 3. So now, even though we overwrite this data in index 1 to the number 20, so that's what's happening with this instruction. We are taking whatever is in index 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever is in index 3, we are copying that over to index 1, and we are overwriting the data there. But it doesn't matter now, because on the instruction above it, we made a backup of that data in index 1, and we placed it in this temporary variable. So temp is currently assigned to the number 3, which is what we did before that. Now we simply, in this last instruction, do this. We say numbers 3, so we are accessing this index now, and we want to assign to it whatever is in temp. So we're taking this value, which we made a backup of, and we are storing it in this index in the array right here, and that becomes the number 3. So this is what you call a swap algorithm. All right, it's a very simple algorithm to learn, but it's very, very useful in a lot of tasks, especially when you're dealing with data structures. All right, so cool.